ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? ओ भाई, हेलो, अरे उसका खून निकल रहा है भाई, खून निकल रहा है उसका। रोको 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 रोको, अरे उसका खून निकल रहा है, क्या हो रहा है? हाँ, उसे खून निकल रहा है, देखो देखा नहीं आपने क्या?
क्या है इसको? कुत्ते खा गए।
क्या?
कुत्ते खा गए इसको, कुत्ते।
तो उसका वैसे क्यों ले जा रहे हो आप?
अरे इसको छोड़ना था हमको इधर।
तो यार ऐसे क्यों? उसका सामने से खून निकल रहा है उसके हाथ से। अजीब लोग है यार।
How does animal cruelty affect human beings and nature? First, let's look at how animal cruelty can cause a lot of harm to the environment. Neglect and abandonment of domestic pets has significant effect on wildlife. Stray and abandoned animals can breed and create feral cats and dogs. Feral animals look domestic but were raised without human contact. According to National Geographic News, more than 70 million feral cats in the United States kill hundreds of millions of birds and over a billion small animals each year. This includes rare and endangered species like the piping plover and Florida scrub jay. Feral dogs also prey on wildlife along with domestic cats and even fruit crops. Another important example is overfishing. Overfishing leads to important aquatic predators getting removed from the food chain, which negatively impacts the other species in it. Increasing number of smaller creatures will lead to more damage of coral reefs and other small elements which are important for ocean life. Rapid growth of algae takes place and too much algae can destroy aquatic creatures. All these factors contribute to a large imbalance in the marine ecosystems and they will slowly get destroyed. Effects on human beings. Animal abuse is one form of family violence that is just beginning to be acknowledged as a critical mental health and societal issue. It appears that survivors of abuse, like animal abuse, whether witnesses or part of the abuse, are impacted in similar ways. There are parallels in both the short and long-term effects. Regardless of the type of abuse, including post-traumatic stress symptoms, as indicated by depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, self-blame, self-destructive, risk-taking, or externalizing symptoms seen through inappropriate expressions of anger or delinquency. Similar to the impact of other forms of abuse, comparable effects could exist for both the human and non-human survivors of animal abuse.
Do you know what causes animal cruelty? There can be many reasons, such as animal cruelty, like any other form of violence, is often committed by a person who feels powerless, unnoticed, or under the control of others. The motive may be to shock, threaten, imitate, or offend others, or to demonstrate rejection of society's rules. Animal cruelty can also be caused by needs and wants of humans.
Pet animals. The pet animals we buy or adopt are actually bred in illegal dog mills or farms where they are subjected to forced reproduction, torture, and trauma. Once the dogs reach to an age where they cannot reproduce, they are sold to the slaughterhouses where they are killed for their meat. Himalayan bears are illegally farmed for their organs, which are believed to have medicinal qualities in Chinese medicine. Their hide is used for decorative purposes.
Animals have rights to their bodies just like we do. Why abuse them? Millions of mothers like me are exploited only so our children will be taken away. Dairy cows are impregnated once every year to ensure continual milk production. The milk produced to feed their young never reaches the baby. Instead, it is rapidly extracted by milking. Mothers' dogs spend their entire lives in cramped cages with little or no personal attention. Later, they are abandoned or killed.
Adopting pets. Most of people think that adopting pets is not good enough. People think that pets up for adoption are ugly, carry disease and mutts. But really they are adorable of all types and hygienic. Pets up for adoption and pets for sale are both the same.
There are many laws to protect animals, but many people are unaware. So let's look at some important laws. The first one is the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act, which was enacted in 1960 to prevent the infliction of unnecessary pain or suffering on animals, and to amend the laws relating to the prevention of cruelty to animals. After the enactment of this act, the Animal Board of India was formed for the promotion of animal welfare. The Government of India enacted Wildlife Protection Act in 1972 with the objective to effectively protect the wildlife of this country and to control poaching, smuggling, and illegal trade in wildlife and its derivatives. The Act was amended in January 2003, and punishment and penalty for offences under the Act have been made more stringent. It has been proposed to further amend the law by introducing more rigid measures to strengthen the Act. A lot of people do not know about animal cruelty. Let's now look at a few ways to raise awareness on this issue. The first thing that you can do is to organize an event on animal cruelty in your local community center. You can organize a dog park cleanup day or invite a vet to career day at your school. You can start a neighborhood watch program. Another idea can be to teach your community about preventing animal cruelty and about making a difference in society. Parents can have their children and students in school read humane children's books. You can coordinate a volunteer event at your local shelter or help people find a place to volunteer. And finally, you can visit a nature center to find out about local wildlife and share your learnings with others.